Hello.
Hello, you.
What night is it?
It's Friday night curry night. Yeah, it's Friday night, 6:30.
Chicken and starter.
Chicken and starter. We'll show you what we got. This weekend, we've got stuff that we haven't done in the last couple of weeks. So we need to show you about the stuff we bought, bird stuff. There's been more boxes arrive this week.
The house is taking shape a bit, isn't it? A few things to put up, and you can see me being like all D.I.Y.
Gonna have a bit of dinner, show you dinner, and then we'll see how the weekend pans out.
It's nice it's a weekend, not gonna lie.
Our starters tonight are sweet corn chat. Ooh, look at that, fresh.
Oh, that looks nice.
And what's that one? Chicken
Chamois.
looking like that, lovely. It
Bread.
comes with a couple of bread, a salad, a raita. We might share a rice. Chicken.
It smells delicious.
Ooh, look at that, whole pieces of chicken.
Doesn't get better than this.
Time to eat.
Ooh.
We're now at the point where we're drinking.
Milk. I've got another bread left.
That is what my plate looks like at the moment. It's a mixture of chicken, chat.
But chat is amazing.
I've got a bit of salad, chutneys.
Living the dream. It's like, oh, your neighbour who will cook you dinner for a small price. Okay. Sign me up.
Clean plate club. That raita, we didn't realise, it wasn't a mid raita, it was a pomegranate raita.
It was like little explosions of joy.
Anyway, we'll see you in the morning.
Oh yeah, we'll see you in the morning.
3,
2, 1. Morning campus.
Some of us are, some of us aren't. Hello.
Is it still morning?
Just, it's 20 to 12. Oh, I haven't planned this today, have we? Like we plan it any week. No, we haven't planned it at all. I've had a bit of a leisurely lie-in.
I've been doing Lego and...
Stranger Things, which I'm sure... What's this? Like having an arm wrestle, but a very lazy arm wrestle.
Oh. Ian's made me breakfast.
Oh, very healthy fry-up. Is there such a thing?
There's a lot of sausage.
There is a lot of sausage. There's 4 more in the oven. What? Yeah, sausage galore.
So we've got things to do around the house today. We've got boxes to unbox, we've got mirrors to put up, poles to put up, we've got to go and help our friend with her washing machine. So much to do.
We're going to be doing pottering and putting things together and finishing things that we started. But first of all, we're going to eat. Oh, David's having sausage. Oh, our breakfast done.
Oh gosh. I don't need to see me that close. Put some light on.
Oh, hello. That's much better. So, look.
Breakfast was good, by the way. Thank you, Ian.
You're welcome. What we do need to do this weekend, which is I've been trying to do this week, but it got noisy and David was on the phone, is take this bloody plastic up.
I keep breaking my neck on it.
So that we do need to do. We could probably do that sooner rather than later. So that's been a thing that I've been wanting to do for days. But again, it's been here every day since we've moved in. So it's that point where you don't see it. I'm like, just need to take it off the bloody floor. We have got a load of boxes. Lots of boxes. And that's not all of them. There's some in the kitchen already.
2 of them are recycling boxes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I want to get those open because I'm so sick of seeing the recycling everywhere.
Just after Christmas, I said, oh, I've seen something for recycling. And David agreed. So they finally turned up. So...
Oh, not more stuff. No, go away, people.
More post. That was a bit spooky because the postman... Oh. Yeah, it is a bill. I think it's the council tax. Anyway. Oh, the post came through the door at the same time as Dave was picking up boxes, and it got very confusing. Boxes. Last week, after Come Dump With Me, we thought we got rid of all the boxes. We've now got more. We've also got the Polystyrene Palace, which we're opening as a new event to complement Boris Boxworld in the garage. That'll be opening in spring 20.
It's an extension of Polton's Park.
It is. Talking of Polton's Park, we had this through the door the other day. They're hiring. Work gets too much. I'm going to have a new role down at Polton's.
I won't mind a job at Polton's Park.
There's a QR code on that voucher. You can just scan it and then...
Apply. Should we do the recycling boxes first?
Yeah, you can do the recycling boxes. Oh, remember last week? That mat turned up. We didn't know who it's from. We now know who it's from. The lovely Steph, Jim and Jimmy, Despicable 3.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's lovely. We put it at the back door because it's too nice to go outside the front door because I'm a bit worried if it does, when it gets wet, it's going to get ruined. We thought it's got more long life if we use it when we come through off the garden. I was trying not to say back door as much as possible. Oh, so this is metal.
Oh, it's got handles and everything.
LaRedoute.
That sounded quite dramatic.
Drum roll. We got a couple of those for recycling. Oh my god.
It's really
crazy. It's like a rank fill. Dong.
I like the colour a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of... The idea was to
Quite the same as
complement the chair, but
close.
We'll find out what the other colour is in a second.
There's 3 in total, but we've only sent 2 so far. I think some of them are stuck in customs.
I don't think you realise that you can't just talk where you want on a vlog, David. You have to talk to the camera. One of the benefits of getting stuff from LaRedoute, which is where David says he hasn't done it, is that if you do it through the British Airways online shop,
Yeah.
you get Avios.
Yeah.
You probably all remember, we are air miles whores. If there's any chance we can get additional air miles so we can get flights either discounted or get business class flights, we will do all we can to get air miles. So if you shop at LaRedoute, if you go to their online shop via the British Airways online shop, you get air miles. So that's another bonus for shopping at stuff at LaRedoute. Oh, that's nice.
Nice green, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So that's recycling sorted. Also last week we went to the Middle of Lidl and got the big plants. Big plants, remember? This week, David got plant pots.
They're just Amazon's on Amazon.
We would have tried to have got them from another shop, but we needed pots that would fit an 18 centimetre plant. The problem with most places we looked at online is that they just had pot sizes of small, medium, large and had no sizes, which isn't very helpful. So the only place that was practical to find out specifically a pot that would take an 18 centimetre plant pot was on Amazon, which is why we went to Amazon. But now we've got plant pots. David's still doing drum rolls in the background, which sounds like it's thunder.
Just give me a moment to put these together.
I'll give you a moment. I'll give you a moment. There you go. That's what they look like. They stack. Plenty of room to put your stuff in.
They're alright, aren't they?
Yeah, I like them a lot.
Yeah, they are nice.
I've got a little cloth, like a little foam cloth to go in the bottom of it.
That's
Because I feel like
Yeah.
when it's got bottles or something, soak up the liquid and then we can just either wash it out or throw it away. Whilst we're having breakfast, when the postman came earlier with a parcel for me.
What is it?
Shut your eyes. Look.
Oh, that's wicked.
Bullseye, the Target dog in a Funko.
Where was that from?
I got it off eBay.
Good eBay.
It was available on Amazon a while back. It's no longer available on Amazon. Well, it is, but it's like a crazy, crazy amount. I found it on eBay, not a crazy, crazy amount, because we love Target so much in the States, and we love Bullseye the dog.
I love shopping in Target.
And it came in a pot protector as well. I feel like that was a good bit of eBaying.
Good eBaying. Good eBaying.
We've got more boxes to open.
Unbox with me, unbox away. That is a carrier for pens and crafting and stationery. To put it all in one place because I've got stuff everywhere.
Right.
It's exciting.
Better open it up then. Open it up.
Ooh, it's not. I mean, I might have oversold it.
I think you might have overbought it.
It's just a carrier.
You said it's a carrier. You bought a plastic box.
Oh, because you can. It's like got a handle and you can carry it. And...
Oh, right. I was not expecting that, but it does mean. Oh, what's here as well? Oh, we've got some bamboo cotton buds.
Oh, yeah. Save the environment. Don't buy plastic.
I said what? Oh God, I need a cotton bud for me here.
We got our first council tax bill.
We what?
We got our first council tax bill. Woo! I feel like it's a lot more than London.
How much is it?
For the year is £1,941. And I think I've set it up to pay it in 2 instalments.
2 instalments, not
No,
monthly?
4 quarterly.
You're gonna do monthly?
Oh, I don't know what I pressed, but I'm paying quarterly. So that's quite a lot to pay quarterly.
Yeah, that's why people do it monthly or over 10 instalments.
They have been very good at getting our bins. And the streets are clean.
Anyway, that's the council tax update. Fat pigeon! This week we threw out some mouldy bread. Well, I say mouldy, it was on the turn, and some bagels. Turns out birds don't like bagels.
They were there for a couple of days.
Yeah, even the pigeons balked at them, but now he's like, oh, I'd like a bagel, please, thank you very much. So talking of the garden.
Since we left Peckham, I'm dressing more like I'm from Peckham every day. Full on. green joggers, green hoodie.
Is this your gardening outfit because you're wearing green hoodie and green joggers?
It is.
It is.
Welcome to Gardener's World.
Green fingers with Monty Dong.
So we got all these bulbs.
And they're now sprouting. They're definitely, well, they're garlic. No, they're sprouting. Well, these ones are definitely sprouting. And we're a bit late bulbing. We're a bit late planting them up. I did do those planters the other week, and then we said we need to plant these in these pots that we've got. Those pots. Oh, it smells quite earthy in here. But we never got around to it. So that is a task we need to get done today.
Yeah.
So we've got 6 pots.
Let's do the tulips first. How deep do these need to be?
They normally go as deep as they are high.
6 inches deep, sorry. I don't know why I find it
No.
funny. I don't know why it's making me giggle. Okay, 6 inches.
That's not 6 inches. That's only 2 inches deep. God, Sue a laugh.
Welcome back to Gardener's World.
With Monty Dong.
So, we hope you've been planting your bulbs as well.
Anyway, so all those bulbs are going in those 6 pots. This is what you want to see. Bulbs are done.
Ooh, is it morning?
Yeah.
What
we had chores to do, and we had to go and see a friend because it was their birthday. And then came home and David, what did you cook us for dinner?
Oh,
Thai green curry.
yeah, we did. We went to Sainsbury's as well, didn't we? To
Oh.
pick up a curtain for the hallway, which I'm going
For the
to use
garage.
today.
And we also picked up a few other things which we can show you. Yeah. Oh, I forgot we did that. And then came home and watched Black Widow. Finally.
Yeah, we're a bit behind on the
Everything.
Marvel films, aren't we? So we got that one. We watched that one, and we've got
Another one to watch, which we can't pronounce.
Yeah, there's that one, and then we've got one more as well, Eternals. Yeah, there's a few we've got to watch.
Anyway, so that was last night. It's now Sunday. It's the last day of the weekend. Boo! But it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Hurrah!
Look at you, own little cheerleader.
We're on the sofa. We're not really sat on the sofa and
no.
chatted for a while. I mean, it's a bit.
We've got the new bookcases, haven't we, up there, which
Yeah.
we built last week.
Oh yeah.
They've got a few bits on now. Getting there.
We're having a cup of tea and coffee. The challenge of living in a house where your living room and kitchen are on the same floor, which I appreciate,
And
is
it's
which is a total first world problem, is that bringing cups of tea upstairs or cake or anything is a problem. So my solution has been housekeeping.
It's got like a little housekeeping tray.
Housekeeping. This has been a godsend over the last month.
It has at the end of the night when you need to like take everything downstairs which you've collected
Pile it
throughout the
in.
day.
But also, you bring out cups of tea and you bring out some pop and you bring out some glasses and some snacks. Perfect.
It's been really useful.
Housekeeping. Yeah.
been really
Utility tray. Perfect for that.
I got some Lego minifigures from Sainsbury's.
I went off looking for food and I'd lost David. He turned up with Lego figures.
So these were on the Lego store last year, and I missed out on them because it wasn't an appropriate time to order things because we're in the middle of house chaos.
We're still in the middle of house chaos. Have you not seen downstairs?
I've got 3 bags, so you don't want to see me opening them. I'll open them, build them, and show you what I've got in a minute. Keep talking.
This morning, we finally got rid of the plastic on the floor. So we can no longer soil ourselves. So that's now gone. And
It was quite amazing taking it up. Like,
ripping the carpet up at the same time.
Yeah.
You had to walk behind it and do a weird
was quite
shuffle.
intense.
Yeah, so that's now done. So that's another chore for the weekend done. Thank you very much for the comments on last week's vlog where we went shopping and dumping. But there's no come dump with us this week. We haven't got time to go to the dump, but that garage is full of boxes again, so we will be going back. So, I mean, you can't wait for that. And we're also not doing a U-bend today.
no.
But it does smell. But we've got silverfish, haven't we?
Yeah, so in some of the rooms where there's a sink, we've noticed there's a couple of silverfish. So I put down
Silverfish killer.
So sprayed that in the bathrooms and in the kitchen, and then we didn't see any. Oh, we're not seeing loads.
They all went on their holidays. They're now in a farm. They've got to stay at a farm.
This morning there was one hanging out in the kitchen sink.
Yeah, so I'm now, in addition to it being a really bunged up U-bend with stinky, stenchy goo in there, I'm now worried that there could be some silverfish. So in my head, when I undo that U-bend with my orange bucket from last week, I feel it's going to turn into I'm a celebrity and there's going to be a load of silverfish run out. So I'm not doing it this weekend because my head's not in the right place.
They're pretty harmless. Like, they don't call...
Many things are harmless, but I wouldn't want them running up my arm or my trouser leg. Just saying. Not that I'm going to be using my feet to take the U-bend off because I'm not a monkey.
But when we first moved in, there was quite a few. And then now, like, literally, I've not seen any for like a week. And then there was one.
I think part of the reason is that in this house, we don't wash up. We use the dishwasher because we're in the 20th century now. We're joined the 20th century with dishwasher. So there's probably not an awful lot of water activity going down our kitchen sink. So that's probably why. So that's probably not helping the situation. So yeah, thank you for your comments for last week. There is no come dump with me this week. I'm going to stop saying come dump with me.
Stop saying.
Yeah. But there were some lovely comments wishing me well. Last week I said I had some dizzy spells. I went Googling, which is what you shouldn't do when you've got any ailments. But in this case, I think it worked in my favour because I found out the exact same symptoms, and it turns out that it was benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, BPPV, which wasn't just random dizziness. As soon as you move, your eyes flicker. Because I found this exact description of it, there's also some random treatment that a doctor discovered back in 1980, which involves putting your head in different positions and slowly moving it over like 3 30-second periods. And that solved it. Because it
was quite amazing. Like it was really cool.
Essentially, there's a little bit of crystal that's broken off somewhere in your ear, not in your ear canal, but in the semicircular bits that have got liquid in, and that's touching the hairs in your semicircular bit and sending a signal to your brain, which is very confusing. So you need to move that crystal back to where it needs to go. So you do it by a series of head turns. Clearly, I'm not a doctor, but if you have any kind of vertigo type symptoms, Google BPPV treatments.
It was.
And there's so many videos on YouTube for this specific treatment that was discovered in around 1980. And in 80 to 90% of the cases where people have tried it, it solves it just like that. And for me, that was the case. It was the weirdest thing, but it genuinely changed my life, which is not me being over the top. Last week was not a fun week for moving my head. Oh, I've filled sufficiently for David to build 3 Lego figures. Porky Pig with his "That's All, Folks" sign. That's quite a cool one to get, isn't it?
It's good.
Is that the Tasmanian Devil?
It is.
In the second.
Which I would have picked out as the one I wanted.
And then the third one, Speedy Gonzales.
With his cheese. And that's all, folks. No, it's not just yet.
Sorry, but please don't go. But look at Tasmanian Devil, look. That's yeah. I was going to say he just kind of moves around, but yeah, you could spin him.
You're so spinning, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
Fail.
So I think my first job this morning is going to be to put up the toilet mirror for the downstairs.
Oh, look at yourself having a wee.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll show you the mirror. We got it from Dunelm.
Yep, was £22 down to 17.
That's downstairs, so we'll show you that when we do that. I also got some more stuff for the bird feeders.
Oh.
Shut your eyes. I've told you about these.
Oh no, these are awful.
These aren't awful, look. These are quirky. I mean, I appreciate these aren't everyone's cup of tea. They came in yellow or pink.
I wasn't a fan.
It's not a fan.
I'm not a fan of the colour. I don't mind the shape of them.
I think that hanging in a tree were amazing. But you're like, why has it got a big hole in it? Well, I'll show you. Can you hold that, please? Debbie McGee, lovely. Because you get jars of nut pecker. It's.
Did you buy it just because it said pecker?
No.
That doesn't fit in the hole.
It doesn't fit in the hole because you've got to take the lid off. So these are formulated, basically, what do you call it?
We're definitely going to get rats.
Nut butter. You screw that into the hole of the flour, and then birds come along and peck at it. I have read reviews that people go, the starlings love it, and they get through tubs at a time. So I'm hoping we only get small birds, not big birds, because I don't want to be spending lots of money on nut pecker.
That's cool.
You hate them, don't you?
I just don't like the colour. I don't think, why can't it be green?
Because you want it to be bright and attractive to brighten up your garden.
I don't think birds come in and go, oh, look at that.
No, but when we look out the garden and it's so bloody green, a nice pop of pink, not Peppa Pig, a nice pop of pink will actually make a bit of difference. Well, we'll see. Yeah. If you don't like them, or they get nicked, or they fall down, or they don't work.
I think it's a great concept. I just think it's a very bright.
Well, of course it's bright. Brighten up the garden. It's winter, dark winter nights.
Cool.
Days.
You sold it.
It's from Grumpy Gardener.
They're really well made.
Yeah, so 2 of those. It was designed by a 10-year-old. You feel bad now, David? Feel bad? No. Oh. Anyway, so they'll be going out. I'll be sticking my nut butter on the end. They'll be hanging in the tree later. I'm going to finish my cup of tea, and then we need to go back downstairs to do some more chores.
Soaring.
Oh, no, oh, we meant soaring. I'm like, oh, yeah, no. Right, okay, we're going.
So preparations are being made for curtain pole and mirror. This is the mirror. It was supposed to be £22, but actually it was $17.50 in the sale. I think it's all right. It's massive. It's 55 centimetres in diameter. Some polystyrene to protect the table. I'm going to start, I think, with the pole. There is said pole. There is the wall it's going to go on. That's the door. It's going to stop the draft. Carpet is still not looking great, but we'll get there. Right, I'm going to get my saw and start some sawing. Oh, look at you.
I'm putting my nut butter in the flower. Look, there you go. Now I just need to get the S hooks and put them in the tree. What have you just said?
Can we measure twice? I just started sawing. I was like, let's just measure twice. Grab the other end. Yeah, I think I need to come. No.
This might take a while.
It's a bit short. I don't think get curtains on that. I mean, it's not my neatest work.
I think we're straighter than that. So in theory, it fits. Oh.
I thought you were holding it.
But I was holding the bit that's not weighted. No more nails. We don't even need to screw it out. It's literally, tight. It's the tightest. Right, well that's a good bit of sawing. I mean, I don't think you could have got that any...
Spot on. Right, let's see if the curtain's long enough.
We've got the ugly curtain that we've got in the bedroom, just because...
Well, they're all right.
When they're not, they're really ugly. So watch David struggle. So we've literally just measured the drop, and where it is at the moment, we'll kind of do. David's now taking the covering off his new spirit level.
I'm a levelled guy.
So he's going to make sure it's level, and then it's get the electric monitor out because there's a socket there, and we just want to make sure wherever we screw it in, there's no electrics. Level, level, level.
There's nothing up here.
There's nothing up here. The ugly curtains are now in residence.
I hate them.
We came up a slight little problem. We did the electric meter on that side where there's a socket. Did it up there.
It's full of wires.
It started going crazy, literally at the point where we wanted to do the holes. We looked on the other side of the wall, couldn't work out why. Looked above, it's halfway through the airing cupboard. So we didn't want to chance it, so we've...
It's wedged so tight.
I wouldn't say it's a bodge job. It's a innovative way of attaching it. We've used a command strip. But because David's pole cutting skills were so good,
It's so tight.
that pole is wedged. And for the purpose of having a curtain up to stop the draft, I think that's job done. But those curtains are ugly AF.
Yeah, I'm not. I think with some nice fabric ones, which matches the colours of the rest of the house, it'll look a lot better. But for now,
utilitarian. Oh, that's. It's like Carol Smiley on Wheel of Fortune, turning those around. Hello. No, don't put the pole down. It'll fall on your head. For the purpose of
blocking a draft.
The ugly curtains are in residence. Another job done. Next one is the mirror.
This is much more straightforward. Just one drill, one hole, one screw. It's quite hard to drill then. Oh, there's metal behind it. There's a bit of metal there.
Oh no, a bit of metal there. I wasn't expecting that, were you? Oh, bloody hell. This is why you need proper people who know what they're doing to do this kind of thing. Hole number 2. Oh, we make you Swiss cheese. We've got any command strips we can put that mirror out with? Yeah. We're actually going to do that?
I think so.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, the other option is you can put a screw in, but...
I feel putting just a screw in plasterboard is just going to save up a problem for tomorrow. Okay, so that's not how to DIY.
I've hit some metal. I'm not sure what it is. I'm going to get some plans.
Okay, so that's going up by command. It's going up by command strip. Right, next time you see that there'll be a mirror. By hook or by crook or by Velcro strip, it'll be on there. But in other news, yesterday when we were out, we had another parcel delivered. It's the final one of the, what do you call it, recycling bins.
Like dark green.
Like a darky, tealy, greeny blue. Oh, that's lovely. Since yesterday, ignore the box. We're just using a box as a bin. The 3 we have for recycling. That one needs to be emptied, obviously. Love it. Full price, I think they're about £55 each. We didn't pay full price. Are they worth it? I mean, they're still quite pricey, but I think they're the better options we've considered for recycling in this kitchen. So, yeah, we're happy with them for now. What's happening?
Finished the mirror.
What with Velcro?
I don't think it was metal. I just think it was the other side of the plasterboard and I wasn't drilling hard enough.
Oh, did you re-drill it?
I put the raw plug in and screwed in and the raw plug went in.
Oh, well, let's have a little looky then. There we go. All done.
It's not bad, is it?
No. Now
like it.
you can wash your hands and check your makeup.
Just need to do a bit of cleaning up on the sink.
Yes. It's only 10 to 12 and we've put up the ugly curtains, put up the mirror, And we've got the final recycling bin in. Oh, and my nut butters on the flowers. So I need to put those in the tree. But I've just realised I didn't buy enough S-hooks when I was at the garden centre the other week. So I need to work out how best... Ooh, nutty. How best to attach these. So I'll be doing that at some point. So we went to Sainsbury's yesterday to get that ugly curtain because they've got an Argos in there. But they have this new design of bowl and they have it as a cup. So I bought this and my plan is to use it as a flower pot or something along those lines. Oh, have you just been to have a tinkle or have you just been...
I've been cleaning up.
Oh, the drilling, I think he means. I hope he means. Have we got to do more stuff today?
We'll do one more thing. So we've been looking at paint colours. You're like, do we have to do stuff? I just want to sit on the sofa.
I do want to sit on the sofa. We've done quite a lot.
So we've been picking colours for the kitchen. So I'm going to show you on the wall over here. These 3 greens are some Ian picked from Coat, which is a really cool paint company. You're quite impressed with, aren't you? You quite like them. They're quite environmentally friendly. So we plan to use some of their paints at some point. So I've been looking at their greens, but there's also some whites there to try and match the dirty kitchen.
Cherry tiles.
Yeah,
cherry. They've got cherries on.
We're in the middle of sorting the kitchen out, that's why it's a bit of a mess. Also, we got this National Trust green, garden green, and this is the original green I saw what I wanted the kitchen to be. So I'm going to do a tester on this bit of paper and then see how it compares to the others on the wall. Ooh.
So the good thing about Coat is that you can order those samples. They're not printed on, they're actual paint, so you can see the true colour, and they're samples that you can stick on and then move and put them on different walls. We don't have that with Little Green Company, so we're painting on white paper, and then we can then move this around the room to see what that green will look like at different times of day on different walls.
Even comes with a little hook.
Splodge, splodge, splodge.
It's a really nice green. It goes on really nicely actually. We've become quite paint connoisseurs after painting the flat.
I wouldn't say connoisseurs, we know paint hell.
We know bad paint when we see it. We'll show you when it's dry in a few hours.
Leave it to dry and then have a little looky. Those bird feeding flowers are now in place. What's your thoughts on them, David?
They're not too bad. The colour is quite unnatural.
What, because you never see a pink flower? See how well they go down with the birds. I've literally just put some of this draft excluder around the door that I was talking about last week. I've not done the whole way around because it's quite fat and only in a certain places is the gap fat enough to take it. I just put a few bits on and I can't see daylight, whereas before I could see a bit of daylight, so that will help. It won't be the best job. We'll revisit it once we've seen how it goes this week in conjunction with the curtain. Ooh, it is 5 to 4. Look who's here, it's David.
It's bit there then.
The laundry's done, we've saluted the laundry and hung that up. It's a bit Schubert apparently, that tune. Who knew? Well, you guys did, thank you very much for letting us know. So David's had a bath, haven't you?
Oh, so nice. You went to Lidl, why?
I popped to Lidl because houseplants in it, as we said before. And it had been ransacked. Very few plants left in Lidl, so I only had a few to choose from. But I did get a couple. Here they are. Got that one.
Did it come with a pot?
Did come with a pot.
Bomb.
It was either $3.99 or $4.99. I say that because I got 2. They both come with a pot.
That's amazing.
They're just green plants on the receipt. Yesterday in Sainsbury's, we also picked up this planter. It's kind of mustardy yellow with that pattern with those legs.
See a feet?
Do you see a theme? Yeah. That was £14. They had a very similar one which had a slightly different pattern and that was £16. So I'm going to see if one of those plants looks good in that and then it's going to go upstairs.
I've put the paint colour on the wall. Do you want to hear my thoughts? Originally I was obsessed with this green.
Oh yeah.
And now I want this green.
Oh really? Because
yeah.
I saw that on the wall earlier and went, oh I really like it.
No.
Yeah. I think it goes with plants.
Okay.
But I'm not going to die in a ditch for either of them. I like them both, actually.
Well, let's try the heritage green, and I think possibly with the low salt white.
Interesting. But we want to see if that is the same colour as the tiles, because we want the tiles to disappear, don't we?
Kinda. Yeah, we don't like the tiles.
So these tiles here, the jelly ones. That's probably a better way of doing it. Get the other one over.
I think one on the left.
Question for you. That's low salt on the left, screenshot on the right. Which one do you think makes the tiles disappear? I mean, I could just put tiles on, but that's an
No one's
expense.
doing
We ain't
that.
doing that.
I
Look,
think it's that.
no salt or screenshot. Left or right? Left or right?
How do they go against? Oh, that's nice.
I think I want to sand those down and paint those green.
I'm not doing that in February.
No. Anyway, so those are the two options.
So we're having National Trust Green.
Or we could have the Coke green.
No, we're going to have National Trust Green now.
So that's called garden green, and that's called homegrown garden green. Homegrown. Ignore the grey, we're not getting that.
I think that looks really nice.
Yeah, it does actually.
Decisions,
Dilemma we'll come back to next week. We've filmed a lot this weekend. You've stuck with us again for another very long episode where we've fannied around and done DIY. Look at you and your
Little green shopping bag. Hello, I'm going shopping. No, I'm not. I spent enough money.
I'm sure there'll be more boxes arrive this week. Thank you for stopping by and spending a huge amount of your time with us. We do appreciate it. And let us know what you think about those whites.
I'm off into town 3 days this week, aren't I? Tomorrow I'm off to the dentist. Wednesday I'm off to London. Thursday
no
Reading.
one's here is keeping your diary, so I don't know. You don't need to tell them.
It's a busy week.
But so we'll be back next weekend.
Thanks for watching.
Look after yourself. Bye.
Bye bye.